What's up everybody, it's Raining Card Games. So in today's video we're going to go over my Lost World Dinos performance at Locals the other day. And my record wasn't great. It was 0-4. I had 2 wins and 8 losses across my 4 matches. One of those rounds was a bye. And I went up against a decent spread of both meta, rogue, and then my last matchup, I don't even know what it was, but that floored me. Round 1, we go up against Grand Maju OTK, and for the first game, it's a standard Grand Maju setup with Pot of Desires and beefing up his monster to easily OTK me. I had no quick answer to it, but for game 2, it was all Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, just getting him out on the field, just popping like Baby Sarasaurus in the hand, getting more monsters out and available to use to make Dolka, having negates. He just went straight to game 3. We go into game 3, going back and forth, but he ends up kaijuing my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, Monster Reborning it, and then using my own boss monster against me with all those perks. So yeah, he took that match. For round 2, we go up against Guru Control, and it was interesting. So Ultimate Conductor was able to deal with some of the flip effect, or negating some of those flips by just sending monsters to the grave, but Subterra Final Battle was really able to give a tough time for some of my monsters with Subterra Guru popping off, and like Soul Eating Overraptor, Giant Rex, or other ones. They weren't able to deal with it, and then Hidden City was a great utility to help protect those, so he took that match 0-2. For round 3, we went up against Pure Thunder, which was an interesting matchup. So I had a little bit of trouble sometimes dealing with Colossus and Titan, but Beat Raptor really showed off its prowess in this matchup. It was really great being able to negate those effects. And then also when I sided in Cyber Dragon, that was really handy, and at least I thought it was going to be, in being able to deal with both the Titan and Colossus. But yeah, summon limit is a thing, and then it was really tough dealing with that. But on another game, I was able to get out Conductor, nuke his field, take care of it. But then in game 3, it was the same more so as the first game. Titan was just able to pop off a lot of my board, and he took that match. For round 5, I don't even know what I went up against. It was a weird hybrid of floodgates and stalls. And ultimately, it was just really just beefing up Fairy Tail Luna with Mage Power and Moon Mirror Shield, and just destroying me and not even letting me play the game. So yeah, he took that game 0-2. So on to the final thoughts. Alright, so let's talk about some changes and some things that I noticed in the deck while going in all my matches. For one, certain cards that I had. Ultimate Conductor. Whenever I usually got him out on the board, he was pretty troublesome to deal with my opponents. Just being able to flip stuff over, smash it. I remember going up, even though I lost both games in Guru against the Guru control deck, Ultimate Conductor was great in dealing with avoiding those flip effects, especially with Guru and all the searches, just sending them directly to the graveyard before flipping them up. Yeah, he was great. I was pretty pleased. And then also with Grand Maju, same thing. Just him trying to build up a board. Ultimate Conductor was amazing. And then also just having him on the board. I think when I took the one game against the Thunder Dragon player, having him with a couple negates on the field, it's great, because even if they special something, boom, I flip them upside down, block them from link plays. It's pretty great. So yeah, I'm very happy with how he's performed. I might consider bumping him up to 3, but because I have stuff like Double Evolution Pill and all the search power, I think I'm happy with it at 2. One card that I didn't really see too often, I think I only pulled it off, the in-grave effect, where, you know, banish from grave, destroy a dinosaur and a card your opponent controls. I pulled that off once, because the only thing I had was a normal summon, and it was, well, no, I set this in the back row. My opponent destroyed it with a twin. So this was sent to grave, and then the only thing I summoned a Baby Sarasaurus, and then I just banished that, popped the Baby Sarah, popped a card of his. This was against the Grand Maju, actually, Grand Maju player, and I got out a Soul Eating, search the Ultimate Conductor. So it worked, niche applications, but I didn't see it too often enough or use its effect well enough to make it maybe a side deck option, but main deck I think I might cut this one. Beat Raptor. I actually was pretty happy with this card. Especially against Thunder Dragon, negating Colossus or Titan when they were in the extra monster zone. Because, yeah, a lot of times, a few times I had like banished Miscellaneousaurus and pulled out just to get something on the board. I pulled out a Petite Ranodon and it was my only play. End phase, at the end phase, the Petite Ranodon gets destroyed because of Miscellaneousaurus effect. So I pulled a Beat Raptor out of the deck in defense mode. It's a 2k body defense, so obviously, but like Thunder Dragon can run over it, but it can only run over it, and when it's destroyed, brings out another one. So it actually helped, really. So I like it, and then it's also a level 4 target. A few times I used it as a material to go into Dolka, so I think I'll keep it at 2. And then obviously, if I need to side deck stuff, this is probably a target that I'll go for. Giant Rex was interesting. I did go like bring it out a few times, and then it's using it as material a lot of times to, you know, if I send it to grave with Soul Eating, then banish it with Conductor, brings it out, so then I can overlay this with the Soul Eating Overraptor and make a Dolka or a Bistol or something. It happened a few times, so I'm really glad that I had it as an extender. In hindsight, I may run it at 1, but also I may consider just running this as like a side deck target, so side out 1 and put something else in its place. But I think I'll keep it at 2 for now. And then one thing I definitely think I'll consider running more of is the Kaijus. So I didn't use Dogoran or see him hardly at all in my hand, but I did see a Gamma Seal, and just being able to put that on top of a Titan against one of the games against Thunder Dragon was really helpful. So I'm thinking I'll go a little more into the Kaiju engine, throw in an Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, really, and then probably another Dogoran because it's a searchable Kaiju. So I think that's probably one of the things that I will definitely consider adding and changing to the deck. A few more Kaiju removal, probably take this out. But in terms of the side deck, Cyber Dragon definitely helped. There's one instance, though, is interesting. I drew both Cyber Dragons in my opening hand, and I was going second against the Thunder Dragon player. And he ended the board with a Colossus and a Titan. I was like, okay, great. So it's like I special summon the first one, and he activates the effect of Thunder Dragon Core, discards it, Titan's effect goes off, he pops off the first one. I was like, oh, okay. I special summon the second one, ready to, you know, go into Mega Fleet, but he activates a summon limit on me. So I'm like, ah. So I was so close. The original play that I was going, if I wasn't going to get hit, was special summon this, get rid of the Titan, and go into, where if I can find it, Mega Fleet, and then after that, tribute summon the Mega Fleet into Cyber Dragon, and then use that and contact fuse with the Colossus that he had and go into a Fortress. That was the plan, but obviously the summon limit and the Titan's effect going off didn't help me. In terms of the extra deck, Dolka was pretty handy. Like, a lot of times just having the ability to negate 2 monster effects, because it's not a once per turn effect for Dolka, so it's pretty good. I never got to Conductor on the field at the same time, so I never got to go into Super Dreadnought Cannon, or Super Dreadnought Rail Gustav Max, sorry. So I never got to go into this, but I'll definitely keep it, because if that scenario does come up, and I want to put a lot of damage on board, I want to make sure I can go into him. Went into Cerberus a few times. Didn't go into Baguska. Never went. Same with Tornado Dragon. Went to Dweller once. I'm probably switch out. I'll grab my copy of Logia and swap out probably Baguska for Volzar Logia. Just have another option. Definitely went into my Link stuff. Pentastag, I went into him a couple times, but they were actually able to negate the effects, so I didn't get that piercing damage, but it's definitely something to worry about. Yeah, I think overall, I'm pretty happy with how it performed. A few things maybe that I would change, maybe a few things in the side, depending on the format. Maybe a few more back row removal.
so maybe a couple more Twin Twisters to throw in here along with my Cosmics, but overall I'm pretty happy with how the deck performed. It's pretty powerful, and then yeah, a few changes here and there, but I think dinosaurs are in a very good state in the game because it's dinosaurs. We have miscellaneous at 3, so bring it on. Alright, let's just get right into the pack. OTS 11. Can we get an ulti? I hope so. Well, let's find out. So, first card is Boot Up Soldier Dread Dynamo. Then we have Fortune Lady Fire. And then Altergeist Concurry. Okay, no ulti, but there's always a chance. You never know what you're going to get with OTS packs. Only 3 cards. But anyway, that's going to be the video for today. Remember to like and subscribe and leave your thoughts below down in the comments. Any feedback. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the next video, and I'll catch you guys next time.